good people? Welcome to another episode of TNT Show. Today we are talking about fake life. So, Tabby, fill us in. What is fake life to you?
Fake life, for me, I think fake life is it's a controversial stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To me, I feel some people think it's fake life. It could be like a motivation to to where it could be a motivation to places like you see yourself. We all see ourselves somewhere. We start somewhere, but we see ourselves somewhere. We see like the big picture. So what people could think maybe it's a fake life has a negative connotation. It's like pretense. Life. It's pretense. It's not who you are. But of course, is this who you are? Like sometimes when you sit down, you see yourself so big. You see yourself with money. You see yourself dressing like designer clothes. You see yourself, driving like the best car. What's the problem? Trying to take a photo with a dress that you see yourself wearing. Doesn't mean I have it.
But no, that's analogy.
You're trying to, see yourself with the dress, that designer dress. You understand?
Yeah.
What's the problem with me going shopping? Of course, it's just a window shopping. I get to that closet and I wear those beautiful shoes and I wear that beautiful dress in a closet and I take a peek. And that doesn't mean like I'm like, bad or something. It's just me seeing myself.
Well, no, I do not agree. No, I do
Come on.
No, I do not agree in the sense that you have put yourself in a level where, or in a pedestal where, you cannot achieve it. Let's say, for example, right now, umeniona, I have this nice outfit. I have, my hair is done. I look so nice. And then the next minute you see me, sina your makeup iko. You're like, is it the same person? Mwenye amechukua picha na mwenye ako hapa say two different people. So you're not projecting who you are. Una project since I'm living for the Instagram, I'm living for that life where I fake it till I make it. You're not projecting your personality. Una get. So me, I prefer. You're not
trying to say you're not being authentic.
You're not being authentic. You're not being your real self.
So like people, you're selling who you are not. That's
yes.
what you're trying to say.
Yes, basically. And then you get, if you want to reach, I agree. We see ourselves, in a broader, in a big picture. But if you want to get there, I've seen so many people, YouTubers. I've seen so many people suggest this. Have a vision board. Create that vision board whereby in the next 1 year, don't even do 5 years, just do a 1 year, what you want to achieve. You want that nice dress, how will you get that nice dress? You want that, that phone, how will you get that phone? Make steps toward it. But as you unatudanganya hapa, and hey, wewe uko na hii gari, umepose kwa hii gari, lakini sweetheart, ukishatoka kwa hiyo picha, there is nothing. You are walking with us, or unajab na sisi.
To me, I feel like what people term as fake is it's a way of motivation. It's a way of motivation. Some people, you don't know why this person, is taking a picture on this expensive car, or you don't know why they're dressing whatever they're dressing. To them, maybe it could be a motivation. It could be like setting the mind right. You understand? Okay, let me ask you something. Yes. Say, for example, you're going to apply for a job, right? You have of course you are not as rich, okay? And then you wear whatever you can wear. You go to a job interview, and then there's this person who borrows a suit. Of course, and then they go to that office and they appear there confidently looking for that job. Okay. So just be honest, like who is going to get this job? Okay, let everything be constant.
Yes.
You both have experience. Both have experience. You are both intelligent. Everything is like constant. Okay. Because you don't want to be fake. Of course, you wear whatever you can get on your closet. You go there, and then this guy, of course. He has on a suit, okay? He's looking so sharp and polished, okay? Between you two, just be honest. Who is going to get the job?
Confidence matters. I'll tell you
I
that.
said everything constant.
No, it's not everything.
Plus
constant.
confidence, plus everything.
No, it's not about
That's
because
okay, guys.
because at the end of the day,
Uh-huh.
if you are decently dressed for that interview, there's no you can't tell
It
me in your
depends. It
you
depends
can't
on
tell
what
me
you
in your
term
closet.
decent.
You can't tell
It
me in your
depends on what
closet.
you term decent.
But you can't tell me in your closet
Uh-huh.
you don't have a decent dress. You know, for that
People who don't
interview.
have a really,
In your closet, you have that one dress.
Yeah,
There are people who have that one dress that they know, or one that
Yes.
suit. They know this one is for a special occasion.
the people who don't even
You know,
own a suit, right?
Oh, come on. But at the end of the day, what you see, if you are decent enough and if you're confident enough of your experience of what you can give or your experience or your skills, Sema, both of you can get that job. You see that person
You
is
only need one
confident.
person.
Okay.
The board only needs one person.
It will depend with how you will tell yourself. It will all
The
depend with how
world,
you
listen
tell
to you.
yourself.
Stop being naive.
No.
Man. Like the world out here does not does not buy that thing of you being, honest. I just want to be cool. I just
come
want to be
on.
nice.
But
I don't want to be
no.
fake. I don't want. No, come on. You have to look the best outside here. It doesn't matter how you're going to get it. Like, guy, you have to go to that suit, go to that interview, and get that job.
No, I don't agree.
Look sharp.
No, look sharp.
We're going to. Okay, how are you going to look
Always.
sharp if you don't have it? Go
No.
it from your friend. Go
No.
to a car from your friend and impress your girlfriend.
For why? And then after trying to impress, to make car, to make date, and then you're telling me, oh, by the way, I don't
But you
have
already
a
have
car.
the gun, right?
No, I will say no. I'll be like, no. But if that is your goal,
Uh-huh.
if your goal for that lady, if your goal is being with a man who has a car, and then and the man doesn't, he lies, he doesn't have a car. So you'll just move.
Okay,
Utakanyaga kubwa kubwa, my friend.
Can you go back to that interview part?
No, the
because
interview
you
part.
didn't answer.
I say
Everything
it depends.
constant.
It's
One
not
person
about
is so
anything.
well-dressed,
It's not about
and then there's
everything
another.
constant.
Okay,
You see,
that's what
at
I'm
the end of the
thinking.
day, how will you defend yourself? Why do you need this job? It will all depend. Yes, I am decently dressed. My hair is done. I have my makeup on point, and this guy also has he's smartly dressed and all that. It depends with your confidence. You see, you don't have to be fake for people to know you're confident. You don't have to be fake
as much as
for people to understand who you are.
But as much as the honest people out here, the real world buys what is really the real world buys something else. Like they want to see you with the very well smartly dressed. People. I don't know. I think you are a Christian or not.
I am a
I hope
Christian.
you are Christian.
Where? I am
If
a
you are a
Christian.
Christian, I don't want to speculate. I don't know. But of course, she's a Christian. She's a Christian. Okay, so even the Bible itself says this.
That's here. Ashan's a Bible. Continue.
It says that if you are poor, it doesn't you could be poor and then maybe you are so wise, right? But people might end up forgetting you and buying. Okay, let me forget about the Bible.
No, because you're not getting there.
Okay. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. But let's say this. Let me ask you this. If you had a rich relative, right, and you are poor,
Yes.
you can have points. You have ideas on how to succeed and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, if you don't have the money, okay, they'll be sending you out to go and fetch water. You understand?
And
With
it's
all
fine.
with all your ideas, okay?
And it's fine.
But when you come home driving, of course, it doesn't matter what you say. You could be saying anything, whatever you say, but everyone will be like, yeah, you are right,
But you see, if it is yours, it's yours. You'll not feel it. But if it's somebody else, and then you're coming to this event, all with that car, and then the next time we see you, you're not driving. People will not even respect you. You see, your credibility will change, and then the fact that you'll not get that respect. So even if you're wise, even if you give ideas, but anakwanga natudanganya tu hapa tiana driving in a drive. You get. So the best thing, that's what I'm saying, the best thing is have a vision board, or you have that vision where you want to see yourself in the next 2 or 1 year. Basically, don't do a big thing in 5 years. Do a 1 year. Pole, make the steps. make that steps, because at the end of it, if fake life, my friend, it will kill you.
Okay.
It will kill you for out of depression,
I
because
agree.
you have to you have to
I
please
agree.
people out here.
I agree. But sometimes, sometimes this is how I'm looking at it. Like, I don't look at like faking it till you make it as a
bad thing.
Like, no, it depends on what you're doing and why you are doing it. You understand? Sometimes you could be faking it, trying to look like you have it just because you want to motivate yourself. Like, it
I know, but at the same
it's
time,
crazy. It's crazy. You want to motivate yourself. You understand?
What I agree with you.
Whatever I was telling you about.
What I agree with you is the fact that there's no achievement. There's no medal for you being poor. There is no. So what's on that
no
level?
one wants to be poor. Don't even use. Actually, that word is so big. Don't even use it. But okay, listen.
Yeah.
Okay, there's this article I was telling you about. Like, there was Donald Trump. I think he's a former president of the US, right?
Yes.
He said that he had a friend of his who wasn't so rich. Okay.
Yeah.
But he was trying to get there. You understand? And he couldn't fly coach. He wanted to fly first class, because in that way his mind, he was like trying to set his mind right. Because
training his mind.
Yeah, it was a way of motivation. He was trying to motivate himself to be wherever he wants to be. You see, whatever people consider fake, it could be like putting pressure on you, right? Living a fake life, like whatever you're calling it, it puts pressure on you to do better, right? It puts pressure. Actually, it puts pressure on you, because here's it is.
To do better.
Yeah, to do better, because you want to be there, right? Yeah, you want to be there. You want to drive, right? So like when you hire maybe a car, let's look at it like this.
Okay.
You hire a car, right? And you've always wanted to buy maybe a Benz. Okay. So you hire a car. So like you arrive somewhere and everyone is looking at you like, okay, he owns a Benz, right? Now that is going to put pressure on you
To get life.
to buy the Benz next time. Okay. But listen, if you live in a comfort zone where you, oh man, I don't want to be fake, I don't want to go so hard, I don't want to do what, I just want to be honest, So you every day, you with whatever you have, you are just comfortable in that life, Of course you are chasing it, but you don't have, like, you don't put pressure on you to do better. You are whatever you are doing, it's you are calm. You understand? Okay, that's how I see it. You understand? Fake, whatever people consider fake, it puts pressure on you to do better. It puts pressure on you to achieve much more. Okay? To me, it's a matter of achievement.
Yes.
And it's a matter of motivation.
Okay. I will not agree in that sense, because you see, you're saying this is fake life, so it's motivating you. Sweetheart, you might be on that level of, your analogy, let's use your example. You've hired a Benz. People assume that this Benz is yours. So you'll not get that if you're not financially okay to get that Benz. What will you do? You'll get into
You'll work towards it.
Not necessarily. You'll get to you'll have a loan. And that loan
is not bad.
Well, can you service that loan for that period?
Of course.
And then why would you get a loan?
Why should I get a loan that I can't service?
But you see, you want that fake life. You want to maintain that fake life of owning a Mercedes Benz.
It's not like you didn't get me, T.
It's a motivation.
It's a motivation. It's not like I want a fake life. I want to get there. I want to achieve that. So to me, it's a motivation. It's something that is driving me. So it's not like I want it. You understand? So if I get a loan, I'm going to, I get a loan and I buy the car and I service it.
It's not the same. I'm saying, me, I agree with, you have a vision board, you create your own vision board, and that vision board, you have written the steps towards, tuseme unataka kupata your Mercedes Benz, you create that vision board in the sense that there are steps towards getting that Mercedes Benz. You do your research, you also you save up for that money, because at the end of the day, it's just, okay, for me, it doesn't make sense for you to get to that, you want that phone, but you can't buy that phone as per now. So what are the measures you'll put in place to get that phone? You get it? Not necessarily at the same when you're on an iPhone, you assume that is my phone. You get it? And then after a while, see your iPhone So people are like, okay, funny, what happened to your phone? You're like, you have to lie. Hey, I had to sell it because it had so many issues. People are like that. It had so many issues so I had to sell it to get this phone as I get a new, better, improved phone. You're like, okay, why are you stressing yourself over that? Eka maisha yako kwa level yako for now, but create that step of getting to that bigger picture. It's a motivation. When you have that vision board, you are seeing nataka hiyo Mercedes Benz leo, nataka hiyo Mercedes Benz leo, and then that vision board every day you see that Mercedes. It's like you are manifesting. You're speaking to that vision. I want that Mercedes Benz. Lazima get your Mercedes. You're manifesting yours, and you say words have power. So you'll get that steps to getting your Mercedes Benz, or you might get favor and somebody blesses you with a Mercedes Benz. Praise be to God. But at the end of the day, don't stress yourself in that fake life.
No.
Sweetheart.
Fake life is not like it's not even like stress. It depends on how you.
People have been depressed because.
Listen,
of
it depends on how you see it. It depends on how you see it. Okay, you see, sometimes you can let's say for example with the Benz, right? You have the Benz, maybe you hire a Benz and you drive in a certain society. Okay? And then like even your circle changes. People start, you can get to a certain circle just by the way you present yourself.
Thank you.
Do you know that? Can I finish?
Yes. Finish.
Now you present. Okay, whatever I said, maybe you have that suit, right? And then you appear somewhere. Everyone thinks you're like, okay, I'm already somewhere or something. You get contacts of people. You understand? Like you get after getting the contacts, then at the end of the day, you know how to use the circle to get wherever you want to be. But you with your honesty and with your niceness, okay, you can't get to a certain circle. You understand? Really? And then you stay on a certain level for a very long time just because you don't want to push yourself. Whatever people consider fake life, it can earn you a different circle. It can earn you a different circle, and with the use of that circle, you can grow. You understand? So it's not like fake in a way like you are portraying like really you are living a life that is not like
they say.
It could be fake in a way of like you are trying like whatever you are trying to do is a way of like motivate, like you are trying to motivate yourself to be wherever you want to be in the way you dress, in the way like you talk, in the way maybe you present yourself. Okay, I want to be there. So why I should manifest. But if you stay on your comfort zone, girls, I don't want to be guys, I'm just doing me. I just want to be real. I just want to be honest.
Oh, come on, it's not like that.
I just have my vision board there. I'm manifesting it, guys.
Really?
Wow.
I'm not. Wow.
I don't want to attain. I don't want to go to any. I don't want to go to any of these expensive functions. I'm not on that level. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Chief. When you go, there this like events which only have like high society. You understand? You see, you can't go to an event that has high society. You dressed down, slippers, you can't, right? So if you're invited in such kind of event, what are you going to do? If you don't have the dress, you don't have the right attire, what are you going to do?
So you'll get one.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
You'll get one, you're not borrow,
okay,
you'll get
no,
one.
how are you going to get one and you don't, maybe you don't have money. Like, let's say you don't have money, guys. You don't have like the money to do it. What you're going to do is, for me, you go borrow. You can borrow your friend address. You can borrow shoes. Borrow that one. Go to that event, guys. Just lay like you on it, right? So, people in that place will think like, okay, she has it all together. And then from there, you don't just go there to be fake or all whatever. People will see and think like, God, how did she make it there? Like, how come she wears that kind of shoes? How come she wears that kind of dress? You understand? But at the end of the day, you already have the content that you need, right? And then from there you grow. But let's say, for example, you say like, okay, I can't go there because I don't belong there, okay? And then you stay back at home, you just chill, you just watch your vision board, you pray, you manifest it daily.
Come on.
Guys.
How are you discrediting?
No.
How do you discredit my opinion?
I'm not discrediting guys. I'm not. Like, come on, I'm not.
But
I'm
no,
not.
you're not understanding me. You see, when you have a vision board, it doesn't mean that you're just manifesting and laying low and just waiting it for it to happen. No, you are creating steps towards it. You see, at the end of
So
the day,
tell me the steps that. Let's
so
say, for example, you want to own a house. Okay, so
if I want to own a house, first of all, I research about the placings. You see, if I want to own a house, maybe in Nairobi, I will find out where in Nairobi can I get a land. Where in Nairobi is it, let's say, cheap to get a land that I can afford.
Cheap, guys.
Cheap. Where I can get the land I can afford, as in affordable towards my finances, towards how I can get that land, first of all. And then my finances. We are laying it down. I have 1 million in my account. And I want a land that is 1.8. So where will I get the 800,000? You have businesses, you have side hustles. If I don't, let me create the side hustles. Or if I am a 9 to 5 kind of person, what Panzia 6, what can I do to service me that 800k? You see, you're making that steps towards your goal, but not laying it back and you'll be like, okay, fine, I have a vision board. Yes, I've written things there, so I'm just manifesting. No, you have to work. You have to work towards it. So you're creating steps towards. Even going to that event, I didn't say no, but I didn't say that you cannot do that. My issue is the fake life that you are creating for people to see that you have made it and you have not made it yet. You get it? So if there's in research, you have to go to certain events, you have to meet people, you have to interact with people, you have to read, to get knowledge, you have to read. You can't just say so mimi nataka kukua, let's say for example, mimi nataka kukua public relations practitioner. So I'll just sit back because I know I'm pretty, I can be a public relations practitioner. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to read. You have to go to certain events where people are there and they're doing that. You have to get that skill. You get it? So you are actually working towards your goal. Not Mercedes-Benz you hire that Mercedes-Benz,
you see,
and then now you're working towards getting that Mercedes-Benz.
Like faking it listen, faking it does not mean, you remember when I talked about motivating yourself? You are whatever people want to say about you, people will always have an opinion. Whether you are so honest, like T saying, or whether you are faking it, people will always have an opinion. People will always have an opinion, okay? Whatever you are doing, you are doing it for you. And you are doing it for you.
For Mercedes-Benz, you're doing it for you.
Why? Listen. You get that narrative that I talked about, like the like Donald Trump's friend. Okay, that was his own idea. He was doing it for himself. So it doesn't matter whether people think, people asking him, why are you flying first class? That this is my life, okay? This is how I motivate myself. So if you can motivate yourself using a vision board, there's no problem, guys. Like, no problem, okay?
It's chill, okay.
But if you can motivate yourself by being inside there, be there and then work towards it. It's still okay. Do what works for you, guys.
You don't start.
What works for you. Do what works for you.
You don't start 100 and then now you go to 0 to that is not how you climb a stairs.
For me, I agree with you guys. You can create a vision board, okay? Create a vision board and just relax, calm down and do it, okay? Or you can fake it and put pressure on yourself and get whatever you want, because all these things is a matter of working towards your goal.
It's a matter of what motivates
and you. See,
you.
It has nothing to do with just staying back. Okay, now I'm faking it. Now, okay, I took a picture maybe with a designer dress and all that, and that's what I do. No, I saw the dress, it's so beautiful. So like I'm working towards getting whatever I want. Okay. I saw land somewhere, I saw a beautiful house somewhere, I took a photo, me inside there, like I own it, alright? You do it like you own. I own it before, I possess it even before I possess it, right? Are we Christians, right, guys?
No,
we own it, like we confess it, it's just a matter of confession, I confess like I have it, guys, and then I work towards it. That's what faith is all to.
No, please God,
like,
do not.
Listen, come on, guys. That's what faith is all about. You own it before you own it.
Wait, this
manifestation.
Goja, this chick Atakukoroga. By the way, no.
No, guys.
Faith is not about
Faith is
that.
manifestation. You manifest before it
Faith
comes.
is about
It's
hope.
about-
It's about
So, listen,
seeing
see,
before you
let
see.
me ask you something. Let me ask you. You see a house somewhere, right? You see a house somewhere.
It's not your house.
It's not my house,
Thank
right?
you.
Yet,
It's not your house.
guys.
You've seen a house.
Yet.
But it's not your
It's not my house yet, right? And then I take a pic, like I own it, my house. I say my house in faith. Listen, guys, I say my house in faith, okay? And then I work towards it. You understand? So, you persist, you believe that you're going to have it. You understand? But when you have a vision board, and then the only thing you do is, whatever you are doing.
Come
you understand?
on. You are discrediting it.
I'm not
No.
discrediting the vision board, guys.
You are.
You can do all the vision, but you can't trust God by owning it before you own it, guys. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Own it, guys. Do what works for you. Take a peek in that Benz and just say it's mine, and then in future you buy it.
Well, at the end of the day, I am not encouraging fake life. I am encouraging you working towards your goal. The truthful way, maintaining your sanity, maintaining your respect, maintaining your credibility. Because, it's not like that. And don't be stressed. If right now you're 19 and you want, that iPhone and you cannot get it, you're still 19. You can work towards getting that. Even when you're 25, you'll still get that iPhone. But you make 19 and you want it now. Easy.
No, actually, guys, fake life has nothing to do with wanting it now. We're talking about working towards it. Possessing it, and then you work towards. That's what I said, right?
Change.
No. That's what I said. I said you possess, and then you work towards it. Okay. The only thing I'm against is just sitting down with your vision board.
I didn't say that, did I?
Okay,
I
actually agree with
create
what
your
you
vision
said.
board. When you have that vision board, you have a goal that you want to achieve. In the next 1 year, I want to have that Mercedes Benz. So what am I working towards that Mercedes? So you do your research about the Mercedes Benz. You know where you can get your Mercedes Benz. If you want to ship it, how much it will cost you. Your finances, your books, your saving, you save towards that. Or you do another business that can give you that Mercedes
let me ask you, T. What's the difference between you, who
vision board?
Yeah,
we are going with that.
You the vision board and working towards the Mercedes Benz, and me, I took a pic and I possessed the Mercedes Benz even before I shipped it.
But it's not your Mercedes Benz. You're possessing somebody else's Mercedes Benz.
Guys, let me ask you.
You're taking a picture
if you are
with
sick,
somebody else's Mercedes Benz.
Now let's come back to faith here. If you are sick, right?
Seriously.
Okay, you are sick, and you say, I believe I am healed. Are you healed at that time?
If you believe you're healed, you're healed.
Then I believe I have the Mercedes Benz. Guys,
no.
Come on.
No.
What?
No.
You cannot have double standards when it comes to
about
ownership.
double
No,
standards.
that's so double standards.
It is not
So
about
you
double standards.
mean you can own her, but I can't own the Mercedes Benz.
Because I put that Mercedes Benz.
Come on, she's jealous.
No, I am not. Guy, no.
Okay,
yeah. I'm saying it's not about that.
It's about like.
You see, you can want a Mercedes Benz.
Of course, I do.
We all want, we want a soft life, yeah? You're in a car, you have your own car, you have your own house, you're living in a place where you can hold your own.
Yeah.
Yes, but you don't pose with somebody else's Mercedes Benz, and then you come and tell
in
us.
the showroom, not somebody else's.
Wait, you said you were posing in the pic with somebody's Mercedes
No, I
Benz,
got
and
you.
then you are possessing it. You're like, yes,
I
possess this Mercedes. It is somebody else's Mercedes Benz. So if you want a that's my point.
You mean now the faith we have is selective.
It's
so
not selective.
We live a good life. You work hard to make sure that you maintain whatever you are. For example, you are living in a certain house, okay? You will work hard to make sure that you maintain whatever life that you are living in. Okay, let me give you an example of a socialite. Okay, socialites. Vera Sidika. Okay, the lady lived fake for a while, right? Where is she right now?
Are you sure?
She wants.
But you see, that is a choice that she made.
Where is she right now?
That is
there are
we
people.
don't know.
Okay.
That is a choice that she made.
She wants a partner. Maybe because she possessed it.
Where? Let's see. Let me say.
But there are
this.
people who are honest with their vision boards, but the vision board is still there. Even the ink is getting lost. You never possessed anything.
Me, I'll give you an example of Terry and Chebet.
What has she done?
She wanted. Okay, I watch her YouTube channels. I watch her, speaking, and then that time she said she created a vision board, and she wanted to get this ride. I'm forgetting the name. Was it a Range Rover or I'm forgetting the name yet. But that time she created that vision board. It took her like 5 years to get that car. But you see, she had that thing. It was 5 years or 2 years ago. Sorry, Chebet. Sorry, Terry and Chebet. But you see, that is a motivation towards the goal that she wanted. So you see, she was motivated to get that car. At the end of the day, she did things. She had steps toward that car. But hii mambo ya ati unaenda kwa gari ya wenyewe.
Let me tell you something. I think the only place
we agree. We agree on motivation.
Yeah, the only place I think
but we don't agree on faking it.
Okay.
Hey.
Guys.
But we agree on motivation.
Okay.
Be motivated to get where you want to be.
Here's the thing. We all agree that whatever you are doing, you are doing it because you are doing it, but at the end of the day, you are working towards getting whatever you want. Whatever you are doing, however you are doing it, whether you are using a vision board, whether you are living it before you live it, but you are doing it and working towards getting whatever you want. That's what I'm saying, and we agree all on that. Okay, I think the only thing we don't agree on is
the way.
T saying like you can't own it before you own it.
Yes.
Why are you owning your health before you get healed? But you cannot own it. What do you mean? Are you not a Christian?
If I say I am healed in Jesus' name, I am healed in Jesus' name.
But yes. But I own this car in Jesus' name. That one no.
Anyway, guys.
Guys, no.
Clearly, we will not agree.
You need to comment. You need to send a comment. Just leave a comment and say, listen, you fake it until you win.
Or not. Create a vision.
Or not, by the way.
Or not. So clearly, we won't agree. And she has already told you comment. Or faking it till you make it. Or creating a vision board to making steps towards it. So, guys, comment, like, share. Bless the soul. We'll see you to the next episode. Bye bye.
We love you guys.
Seriously. The reason as to why I am for creating your own vision board, having your own vision board, is because I've seen people work. That has worked for them. The case in point of Terry and Chebet with the car. Also Joanna Kinuthia, when she's still a YouTuber, makeup YouTuber. So I've seen people who have, their experiences when they tell you about creating their own vision board. You see exactly they have made steps towards getting their goal. So when you have that goal, you have written it somewhere and you keep on seeing it, you are able to create steps to research on exactly how can I achieve this goal? What will I do extra to achieve this goal? Basically, that is it. Rather than just creating and being being in a place where you have to borrow things, you have to pose in somebody else's car, or you have to be to be in a certain way so that people can get who you are. Just have a goal in life, have a goal, and then work towards your goal.
Personally, I'm not against anything to do with the vision board. Actually, vision board is really good. If it works for you, fine and well and fine, good, perfect, amazing. But the only thing I'm saying is this: live like the life you want in future. For example, if you want to own a car, why don't you go to the showrooms and by faith own one? Okay, if you want to build a house, or if you want to own a house, why don't you walk around the places where there are houses and own one by faith? Okay, because the thing that some people say that it's fake, actually it's not a fake. it might be fake for real for some people, but for some people it could be like a motivation. Okay, you're being motivated. You're being, it's like it's for you. It depends on what other people see or what other people think, but that's their own opinion. But you know what you're doing for yourself. For example, if like the story I gave out, the one Donata's friend, for him, he didn't have the money that really could fly, like the money that the people that fly first class have. But for him, he needed that so that it could motivate him, okay, to achieve whatever he wanted to achieve.
Guys, what I will advocate is basically be true to yourself, and also be true on what you can achieve. You see, and then maintain your credibility. Maintain your credibility. Out here, people value how credible you are than what you can do, what you are. So if you're not truthful, if you're not honest, your fake life, or the life that you have kept for yourself 100, it is going to go to 0 real quick. So if you are in a position of that you can achieve something, you have a goal, set your goal in life. Set a goal, and don't do a 5-year plan. That's a long time and it'll take time. Set a goal of 1 year. What can you achieve in 1 year? Have a vision of 1 year. In this 1 year, I want this. So if that is your goal, make the steps to get that towards that, achieving that goal. So guys, have that goal and create steps of getting that goal.
If it works for you, if the vision board works for you, then fine and good. But if faking it in quotes until you make it works for you, then why not? Okay, live the life that you want. Live like the life that you truly want. Because some people say that they don't want to be fake, but for me, I feel like some of them is just a matter of being lazy. It's just a matter of not wanting to push yourself so hard. It's a matter of just you want to relax and make things come out the way they could come out. But how long does that take? If you don't push yourself hard to achieve whatever you want to achieve, you might end up not having it. The vision board might stay there for a long time and you might not even get whatever you want to get. But if you push yourself so hard by going to places that you rather cannot be there, okay, by possessing things that people might not even believe that you should possess, then you can really, that can be a motivation, a good enough motivation for you to get whatever you want. I agree with my friend. I also agree with my point. So choose whatever works for you and it's fine. I'm done.